The Portuguese talisman was courted by City in the summer before securing his Old Trafford return. It's rubbish when you really want something you can't have, isn't it? In fact, it's even worse when your sworn enemy has the thing you crave so much. I should know, I spent my childhood longing for a BMX bike that never arrived, then Christmas 1999, the kid who lived a few doors down from me who I couldn't stand rode past my house on the coolest BMX he'd ever seen. He knew I was watching. I could barely face the embarrassment of riding past his house on my sister's hand-me-down, pink mountain bike. Anyway, you didn't come here to learn about my traumatic childhood, let's get to the football. Manchester City's pursuit of a suitable Sergio Aguero replacement was a saga that dominated the back pages for much of the summer transfer window, and having failed to rescue Harry Kane from Daniel Levy's vice-like grip, Pep Guardiola turned his attention to five-time Ballon d'Or winner Cristiano Ronaldo. Naturally, this news went down like a lead balloon on the red side of Manchester, and it wasn't long before Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was pictured wearing a huge grin as he sat alongside Ronaldo at the former Juventus striker's unveiling. Finally, I have something in common with Pep. We've both experienced that gut-wrenching feeling that comes with watching your biggest rival show off the shiny new toy you've coveted so much. Granted, his is probably on a slightly larger scale than mine, but you get the gist. A little over 2 months later and Ronaldo is scoring for fun, having bagged 9 goals in his first 11 games back at Old Trafford, and yet Guardiola has every right not to hold an ounce of regret over missing out on the veteran striker's signature. While Ronaldo's output may look good on paper, United fans have been left tearing their hair out at the lack of cohesion and balance within the team, and their leading goalscorer certainly hasn't been devoid of criticism. Pundits and fans alike have lambasted Ronaldo's work ethic when United are out of possession, a trait that would be about as welcome as a United fan in Mary D's under Guardiola's strict regime. Meanwhile, City may have struggled to maintain a level of consistency throughout the early months of the season, yet some of their better performances have been about as impressive as we've seen since Guardiola took the reins at the Etihad Stadium back in 2016. City's win at Stamford Bridge in late September was probably the most one-sided 1-0 you're ever likely to see. The visitors asserted their dominance on the clash from minute 1, with reigning European champions Chelsea, who had dropped just 2 points in their opening 5 Premier League outings prior to City's trip to the capital, failing to register a single shot on target. Central to City's efforts on the afternoon was Phil Foden. The England starlet slotted into a false 9 role despite the presence of Kevin De Bruyne, who had performed so admirably in said position when called upon. Foden's movement and guile caused the Chelsea backline problems all game, and the fluid nature of City's attack meant the home side were simply unable to cope. A little over a week later, City travelled to Anfield as yet another fine away day showing was spearheaded by their flexible frontline. Gabriel Jesus' mazy infield run from the right as he teed up Foden for City's first equaliser of the day was a textbook example of how such a fluid system can pay dividends, while Kyle Walker popping up on the penalty spot to dummy for De Bruyne to make the score 2-2 tells you just about everything you need to know about this City side. Not having a focal point to their attack is arguably one of City's biggest strengths, and while they've undoubtedly got the personnel within their ranks to produce moments of magic, their standout displays are always team efforts. Do City need a replacement for Aguero? Probably. Do City need Ronaldo? Absolutely not. Anyway, I'm off to buy a BMX.